wait a minute. I'm sorry. Do you need help? Oh, look. Language module. We picked that up. I found it. Of course. Okay. Is that right now? Oh, okay. So we're not helping her right now. I don't know when I need to come back and talk to you, but I hope I remember to. That's awesome. So you find it in the overworld, and then you save it and bring it down here to the underworld.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Thanks. Please don't betray me this time.
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
It is a nice hotel, though.
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
So just interesting,
What do you
then.
think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
We'll call it a day. I found most of the chests that I need. So it was actually an underworlder. They made this Gertz hotel first, and then they went above ground and made a hotel for the overworlders. Obviously, it was 100 years ago, so policies were different. People were still coming back and forth. But that's just cool. We can go ahead and retire to the room.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
Arch, why'd you have to say something?
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
I mean, to be fair, we already bit once.
Happy now? She's even starting to sound like you.
It's not a bad way of thinking, though, March.
It has nothing to do with me. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Completely agree.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
You're telling me I had to fight the hotel devil?
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West.
This is super random, so I don't even really know why I'm gonna say this here. But I can't wait to see what other worlds they have, man. Like, I'm expecting, like, eventually, you know, like a tropical world, a desert world, like stuff like that, you know? And not just spacey sci-fi stuff. You know, I'm hoping that they do introduce some simpler worlds, but nonetheless, I'm gonna enjoy a new world they put out. I promise you that. Just ideas, you know, I would love to see them handle a tropical world in a setting like this. I think it'd be really fun.
Anyone else sleepy?
Leave it to me.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
He's too nice.
I'll keep watch. Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it.
But we know
Maybe
that
was
she
to
knew
talk
the
about
consequences. Because from some of the flashbacks that we've been seeing whenever we end up going to bed, and it seems like I don't even know how to say it because it hasn't been explained yet, but we connect with the Stellaron on this world somehow, apparently, and we get fed memories of the past, and the Stellaron fully told Cocolia that there will be consequences, and she agreed to them. So she knows what she's doing.
You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Yes, ma'am. No, let me do it again. No! There's no hotel double down here, apparently. What is this? Paper pens and a pot of black ink are laid out on a plain wooden table. You lean down slightly, trying to make out the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains as prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. But this kind thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over those polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. Ah, a grading session. Your favorite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the back seat of a hover taxi flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, not offering even the most cursory of greetings, but as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You are the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take pity on a test with a score of 49 and change it to 50 for a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. You look around this cheap room. You hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now you are the most impartial critic in the whole of the galaxy. Dear guest, please rate how comfortable the bed is in your hotel room. Haven't used it yet. Neutral. Bed, average. It could even be used to define the concept of average. Please rate the tea we provided. Very satisfied. The tea is very good. The best tea ever. If possible, you'd love to bring Don Hong here to sample this tea, solely because you are convinced that he is someone who knows a lot about tea. Dear guest, please rate the lighting and view. Good lighting, good lighting. It is the underworld, so it's not going to give a whole lot to the room, right? But it is a nice view to look out of. Satisfied. The lighting in this room is exactly how you like it. Not too bright, not too dark, very comfortable. As for the view, as a well-known connoisseur of retro architecture, you find the Boulder Town Street View to be very appealing. Thank you for evaluating the service here at the Gert Hotel. You may leave a comment in the space below. We will take your feedback seriously and try our best to improve our services. A comment. Coming up with original content is always a headache. It's better to make it a multiple choice question. May I suggest you buy some memory foam pillows and velvet quilts. You successfully passed the comment component of the test. There's only one blank space left on this piece of paper. If possible, please leave your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Discounts? What a beautiful word. Let's write your esteemed name here then. Heisenberg? Your masterpiece is done. You've just completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of the universe, without a hint of any subjective emotion. You flip back the feedback card that you've just completed and discover a thick stack of identical cards. You are faced with several options. Finished. Now go over the review again. Your comment for the shop. May I suggest you buy some memory foam, pillows, and velvet quilts? Your signature? Your rating? Your rating? Your rating for the light and view. I'm done. Perhaps you should give it straight to Gertie to demonstrate your status as a valued guest. Can I actually don't know. Can I do that? Can I run out here real quick? Let me run out here. Gertie! No! Oh. He was nice. Thank you. I filled out. Really? That's great. I'll take that. Thanks a lot. Your opinion is highly regarded, and your feedback will definitely help to improve the quality of our service in this boutique hotel. Oh yeah, go ahead and have these, and I won't take no for an answer. They're just a few small things that have been building up around here, and I haven't been able to give them away. Hope to see you next time. Well, thank you. I don't know, small stuff like that. I like it. So let's go ahead and rest. The bed isn't very soft, but this room feels more homey than the coldly decorated overworld hotel.
I lost her.
Yeah, we're back in memories.
My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
So this is right now, though.
A new world.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Still love that the Trailblazer talks. Yeah, so that was like very recent. That's what's happened, or that's her thoughts after Bronya was brought down here.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed.
Yeah.
No sleep for you either, huh?
I think Bronya is nice enough. You can just say you've been having nightmares.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Of course. What you got?
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
100%.
Your confidence actually makes me even more worried. This isn't like helping a child make a snowball.
Hey, everybody else is confident about us being able to stop it, and they've done it countless times before. The only new variable is me. They've stopped other ones. They'll stop this one too.
You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
You need to get mad at this one.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
You should become the Supreme Guardian? Well, yeah, she's next in line.
Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
You can't save the world alone.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think.
Fair enough. You have a lot on your plate.
Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
No, we're here to keep guard, though. Damn. Forgive me.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder they are. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
Rivet Town.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
I didn't even look what that said.
Hey, come on now. Zila's got a sharp tongue but a soft heart. She didn't mean anything.
Sorry, I didn't even read it. It's just where my mouse
Here's
was.
the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
Yeah, are there other towns?
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours.
So yes, there are other ones.
As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
It's gonna be a fun group. To Rivet Town.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go, and watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
You got it. What's that place? Is that the orphanage? It looks like there's drawing outside the building.
Way over there. See that house on the hill?
Orphanage.
That's Natasha's
Okay.
old orphanage.
It's huge.
After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Don't we all?
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters.
Sounds good. I'll come back and fully explore this place on my own time. But we'll make it through to
Careful.
what she needs.
Enemies ahead.
Where?
These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Don't treat me like a new recruit.
I'm
I'm
just
all too
listening to their
familiar with the
conversation.
monsters of the Fragmentum. Let's get ready to fight.
Sorry, I just like letting them finish their conversations before I get into battle, because then I won't hear it.
Come on.
Yeah, so Rivet Town is cool though.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know why I
The
didn't think
customer
that
is
there'd be
king.
more.
And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
I guess I assumed it would be like Bellabog, because since Bellabog is regarded as the
delicate
last bastion of, you know, humanity on the surface, then I kind of just figured there'd only be
restaurant?
one down here.
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
No.
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Oh, that's a new enemy. That's a sick design. Oh, you're so cool.
Don't scratch.
I love this one. Let's go ahead.
Strike with heart!
And if he's ready to go, we'll do it again.
Swords descend!
Sampo Koski always takes care of his friend. Try this on for size.
I know it's not the best I could probably make, but this team is so good for me. They haven't let me down yet, and they're so fun to play.
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Or it's, was that part of the song, that, like, record scratching? Oh, that was so gritty. I really liked it, though. But my guess would be it would be Svarog, right? Oh, new type. Let's go. That's where I'm going to put my guess. I don't think humans live here. I think it's just going to be Svarog and his robots that he makes. Got the anchor activated.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for. Watch out for monsters. They like to hide. If you need to, clear the area before you dig for the supplies.
That's the plan. I should get through these guys pretty quick. Especially with the damage boost.
One-time enemy. Blade in flight!
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
This is our chance. Batter up.
Not even nap time.
Like I said, man, I love this team. Yikes, that's a lot though.
Rules are made to be broken.
Not a fan of that. a decent amount of physicals. Nice.
Strike with heart. Try this on for size.
Goodbye. Okay.
A
Healing.
delicate operation.
Yeah. If I don't have to do it this time, like I said, I'll go through it and I'll clear out this area on my own. We're just progressing main story right now.
How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
I don't think he would interfere in that way, but my other guess was going to be Sampo. But he doesn't leave footprints, so... I mean, do you want us to go back there? Oh, little feller.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
Well, I mean, it could just be how his situation. I don't know the kid's story.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy...
Again, I can't tell you if this is a little facade he's doing right now or not.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill.
Oh boy.
Oh, right! The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
So I
That
think he was
object
sincere.
Was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving.
No, and I don't think that it's that Sela is dumb by any means. It literally goes against like everything
Eric
she's
said
probably
that we need
learned.
to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Box of metal plates and bandages.
Here.
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
There's some decent monsters here, though. I won't even lie.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
Okay.
These shops and signs, why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
Yeah, we're not gonna do the robot this time. That doesn't take me where I need to go.
Come on.
Take care of this real quick.
Time for some sword play! Blade in flight!
We're just having.
Let's go.
Yeah, that one's done.
Nap time.
So, how many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart!
And the follow-up. Nice.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight him to get past.
Shift the balance.
No!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
We'll pay back for getting an ambush.
Blade in flight!
We're just trying this on for size. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Let's make it quick.
Cool, cool.
I'm okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and use her.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Natasha was a good heal.
How many of my moves can you block?
I don't think we use it. Let's save. We'll use his though. Okay, we'll heal him up on Natasha's turn. And then we'll blast this. Actually go again
Rules
too.
are made to be broken.
This is with a damage buff too. I think we actually just single target this one.
That'll take more than medicine.
Again, I would like to heal him a little bit first.
I can breathe easy again.
Sampo Koski.
A delicate operation. If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
Almost there.
Didn't even see that one.
I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back the Fragmentum, maybe we wouldn't have had to take off and leave our homes behind. We made it! It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself.
Kind of fair. Gotta use what you can use.
No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you! I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Alright, let's see how this one goes.
A strong adversary. Help me improve.
I just had a space, just like his fire brethren then probably. Will freeze targets it touches. Okay. Okay, so we do have a chance of being frozen. That'd be so unfortunate. And I just say that because I don't know if I've been frozen yet or not. I've had a whole bunch of other effects on me, but I don't know about freeze. Okay. Let's save for now.
Sounds like more business.
Wind shear.
Let's go. Impressive.
Cool. I know it's actually good that Natasha is so slow because usually the enemy goes and then I can kind of see who they're targeting and who takes damage from that first round to build them up.
Strike with power.
Just want to get his crit up. We'll go ahead.
Swords descend.
Nice.
Sampo Koski always takes care of his friend.
Oops. Then we'll boost that
What are you waiting
wind
for?
shear with his
The customer
ultimate.
is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Nice.
This is our chance. Batter up.
Nobody needs healing,
You're in
so
bad shape.
let's get some chip damage. Hey, that was awesome.
Hey, watch the face.
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight.
We're getting lucky with these right now as follow-ups are coming through.
Let's make it quick.
Naughty children, don't listen.
I owe you one.
Nice. Sampo's so good, man. Such a great addition.
That was it?
You've been so easy on your own.
Please, you don't think I could do it? But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Well, I mean, it would explain why they look so different. Cacolia, her mother, and Bronya, but... Oh, yeah, she said it in the corner.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. It's... Ah! Yes! We found it! Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
Owl hunting a hare?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cacolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're... an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cacolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
Wonder if the architects did something.
No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would.
You don't know your mother, though.
The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cacolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow, wow, wow. Ugh, so annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything.
Well done, Sela.
Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Bronya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
Look at those two getting along now. Kind of out of place.
I should let those two be alone for a bit.
That you should.
The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Pretty sure I said this at the beginning of the video. I'm still so happy that the Trailblazer talks. It's so nice. And I'm probably giving... Excuse me. I'm probably giving Sampa... I know. Jeez. I'm probably giving him too much credit. I wonder if Sampo knew, though. Because there was no reason to bring her down here. To bring Bronya down here. Bronya. So, is it something that he's dug up? And he knows that she was from here? I don't know. I don't know. Again, could be giving him way too much credit, but... I stand with the fact that the man is a lot smarter than he intends to let people know.
What's that sound?
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Oh, that's Carol, right?
Don't mention it, Clara.
Yeah. Clara, what's up?
Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different?
She reminds me of Lysithia.
Everyone could just get along. Things would be easier.
I love her design though. She was probably one of the top ones I actually wanted. 'Cause I thought it was so cool in her gameplay that the robot came out and helped her with all of her attacks and stuff. I thought it was sick.
Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you.
Let's just ask if he's here.
No. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire.
Why did he get involved?
He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe.
I wonder if he says that knowing about Cacolia and the Stellaron, like he knows about that whole situation that, or relationship that those two have. Just curious if she has any information as to why he says the underground is safer.
At least according to Mr. Svarog's calculations. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity.
It does sound a lot like the Supreme Guardian.
I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
All I'm saying is I hope this doesn't go a certain way. Just leave Clara alone. Don't try to take her with you or anything. Just leave her.
You're Miss Sela from Wildfire. I came here to...
Okay.
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
Don't underestimate her.
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out.
I'm gonna nickname her Queen of the Machines.
Also,
if I remember.
Not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Sela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
I think she'd be okay with it.
Great! Thank you, Miss Sela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Understood. Be careful, though.
And the painkillers. Okay. I was debating if I was just gonna leave it or not.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great. That's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
Okay. Can we just do this? It's probably faster and easier.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Tasha!
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed. Huh. It's just, there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did someone break into the storage room?
We shared some with Clara.
Clara? Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants, right? Clara's always been a kind-hearted girl. I think you made the right decision. Still, it means I'm going to have to draw up a detailed dosage plan.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be getting on with, right? Oleg will be waiting, not to mention your two companions. I'm sure they won't mind.
Yeah, I just kind of left them back
seemed
there.
In good spirits.
Granted, they're probably just sleeping, though.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wounded to you.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
Keeps her busy. She probably doesn't mind. Nice. I actually didn't know you got her as a free character. That's awesome. That's awesome. Not what I meant to do. Where are we going? Characters. Ah, I forgot I already had her first one too. So now we have this one. When Natasha uses her ultimate, continuous healing for one turn to allies 30 or lower. Be restored by amount of 6% equals to Natasha's max HP plus 160. I mean... Oh, then it starts to go into damage stuff, which is kind of weird. But, I mean, she's a pretty decent healer. Especially for a free one.
Huh? Tired already?
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
That's not something to brag. Okay.
A bright edge that can cut jade. And the stars shift within it. A fine sword indeed.
Listen, I won't even lie. What's your name? Yangqing? Yeah. Yangqing was one that I was not... It was the only one I did not want out of those, like, 7 or whatever. From the Departure Warp events, but it's been great to me so far. It's been really fun to use and play. Love his kit. So, like I said, whenever I got him, it's like, it's the one I didn't want, but I'm not going to complain about getting him, because it's going to be a really good addition to the team no matter what, you know? But he's been super fun so far, so I definitely underestimated how much I would actually like this character. Happy I got him. Would not change it actually now, you know. It's growing on me, so I can't wait to actually meet him in game. And I don't know where I'll meet him in game. If I do in 1.0, you know, maybe it's something that's saved for a different point in time, but we'll see. Only time will tell. But thank you guys for watching this part. We're going to go ahead and end it here for now. I'll go through and I'll explore the town on my own free time, so I won't bore you guys with it. And then we'll pick up going to Gert Hotel to talk to Oleg. And March and Don Hong, kind of update them on the situation probably. So yeah, thanks guys, really do appreciate it, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye for now.
We will see.
journey on. We will see. Come with me, take the journey.